For 75 years, Cumberland County's Cohanzick Zoo has provided free family fun. But that could change for the 50,000 people who visit each year. As Brianna Venozzi reports, the recession is forcing the zoo to revamp their funding or face closing.
The animals don't seem to know it, but if you look around the Cohanzick Zoo in Bridgeton, you may notice the buildings need repair and the exhibits are outdated. As one of the last free zoos in the state, it's feeling the pinch from the recession.
The city of Bridgeton is a distressed city, and as such, the city kind of relies a lot on municipal and state aid. Every year, aid gets slashed.
It costs about $400,000 a year to run the zoo. A staff of 6 tends to the animals and the grounds. Bridgeton City Council President was hoping to add a referendum to the November ballot asking for a penny increase on property taxes to help with funding. But that initiative didn't fly with the public.
It would have generated about $560,000 a year for the zoo. And it would have been really kind of a nominal cost for any of us taxpayers here. For instance, I think my share would have been $8.50 a year.
Now they're back to square one.
Requesting or asking for some county support, and also just trying to keep our operating budget under control.
Bridgeton has asked Cumberland County to increase their annual aid to $100,000 a year from the $20,000 they receive now. If that doesn't come through, the zoo will have to turn to other sources for funding.
One of the main ways that zoos generate revenue is, through their souvenir stores, through their food courts. That's something that I would like to see here before we begin charging.
Changes that helped make Essex County's Turtleback Zoo profitable. Turtleback almost closed 20 years ago. This year, revenue is soaring and attendance has doubled. Shaw is looking to use their experience as a model to turn Cohanzick's situation around.
Your government officials really have to be committed to the zoo. It has to be run well, it has to be run like a business. You have to treat it like a business, and the third is the community buy-in. It's huge.
Zoo officials say the most difficult part is the lack of financial stability from year to year. They can't focus on expanding exhibits to draw people in when the thought of closing is always looming. Residents share that fear and say the loss of the zoo would be a huge blow for the city.
I always bring my kids out here. My grandmother and our family, we used to come here when we were kids. Sometimes we used to even hold our family reunions here.
For now, they'll take it day by day.
I hope that somebody does recognize the potential. I mean, this zoo has always been described as a diamond in the rough, and I think it's time we put a little polish on it.
Brianna Venozzi, NJN News.